always a pleasure to see you, and great to have a chance to talk about the last installment of this Star Wars trilogy. First of all, for you, as a fan yourself, how exciting is it to take it on? That's a simple question.
It was obviously a huge challenge and a big honor, and then it was just a lot of work. And but I felt like, I think we all did, the responsibility and the thrill of getting to end this saga and give some answers to questions that have been asked, and personally, selfishly, to get to work with this cast and crew again.
It's by no means a lonely process to direct those films. The fans are so involved. How much limitation do you have to put to, looking at the fan of, feedback or expectations, or do you kind of embrace all of it?
Well, you have to embrace all the fans and accept that no matter what you do, any choice you make, narrative, design, anything, you're going to please one person, you're going to upset someone else. You just know that that's the truth. So you have to not think, I'm doing this for a fan. I'm doing this because I believe it is the right idea. And as you do it and you work on it, you just know going in, it won't please everyone. You just hope that people will have, even those who decide they're not going to like it before they see it, that they're going to have an open mind enough to maybe find something that they actually like in it.
I saw somewhere you saying, and I completely agree, that Daisy Ridley's performance in this one is quite exceptional. She's taken kind of the character
amazing.
of Rey to other in the first one. Did you realize that she was able to just take it on so well?
I knew that Daisy was just seemingly limitless, in terms of what she could do. But the story was, it only went so far in terms of Rey's evolution. I knew that in this movie that the ambition for the movie, not just in terms of scope and scale, but in terms of putting Rey through a real, trial, it was going to challenge even Daisy, who was, like I said, exceptional. But I will tell you, every day, Daisy impressed me beyond my expectations, and I already knew she could sort of do anything. But I just think she's amazing in the part. I think that, she plays so many extremes so beautifully and so genuinely and movingly. So I was really blown away by what she did. Frankly, what most of the actors did, with one exception. No, I'm kidding.
With the exception of the stormtrooper that is behind the mask.
There actually there was a stormtrooper in one scene. It was like this one shot we had of Adam, and it was a pretty intense scene. And in the background, there are all these stormtroopers. And this one take that we had to use, you see the stormtrooper in the background, just kind of move his helmet and kind of get more comfortable. I was like, oh my God! So we had to paint him out and replace them with someone else. But it was most of the other stormtroopers were fantastic.
We could talk about Adam Driver next, and also the fact that he is such a chameleon actor, that he's kind of playing the dichotomy of who Kylo Ren and Ben Solo is so well. Again, did he impress you, or is he an actor that you'd followed way before the Star Wars trilogy?
Well, I knew him only from Girls, which I think was the only thing that anyone had really seen him do at that point. But it was Kathy Kennedy who had the idea for him to play Kylo, and it was like, once she said it, it was like, oh my God, he'd be amazing. And working with him is terrific. He is such an incredible actor, and so, his presence is so powerful, and sometimes it's in, how little he does that makes him so effective. But I think his work in this movie is spectacular, especially since a lot of it, he has a mask on for a lot of it, but still, it's in his,
the essence is there.
His movements and his choices, and he really is incredible.